Think about this. You wake up on Monday morning and realize that you've overslept by half an hour. You're definitely going to be late for work. You rush through your morning routine, maybe you skip a few things, and show up to work 10 minutes late. Generally, the rest of the day goes as expected, though. Now, fast forward to Tuesday. Do you throw in the towel and go in late again just because you might as well? You blew it yesterday, so you've messed up the entire week, right? Might as well get an extra 30 minutes of sleep the rest of this week and start again next week, right? No! This is so silly, isn't it? But this is how we treat our goals sometimes. We treat them as optional. We mess up once or get slightly off track, and we decide we might as well forget it temporarily or even for good. I know from last week's Food for Thought that many of you have made New Year's promises around weight loss and finances. We see this all the time with these kinds of promises. You decide to go out to eat, and that special sounds so much better than what you had pre planned to eat. Or a coworker brings donuts to work. Or your spouse makes your favorite dish, and that's definitely not in the plan. So you choose to take a sidestep and then choose to throw out the whole plan out the window because of it. Well, I had that special last night, so I've already blew it. Might as well have ice cream tonight, you know? Same with finances, too. You create a budget for yourself to save more money, and then your kid brings home a permission slip for a field trip that you didn't plan for. Or your friend calls and wants to go out for a drink. Or better yet, you go to Target. No one gets out of Target with only what's on their list, right? We decide we'll save extra next week to make up for it, but it doesn't actually happen. We've made our goals optional. They're no longer a promise to ourselves. This is what we do. We make our goal optional, which turns into little fudges here and there that build over time, and before we know it, the promise is long gone, and we haven't made any progress in the direction we want to go. So, what I'm suggesting is to build in the fudge. Last week, we talked about making a New Year's promise and creating a plan for it. And when you're creating that plan, build in the fudge, right? Build in that sweet treat once a week on your diet. Build in $20 a week into your budget that you get to use for whatever you want. Build in one day a week that you sleep in instead of getting up to work your business. Build in the fudge, right? You'll get the gratification of the treat, and you'll also know that it's part of your plan. So the guilt and the shame will be minimized. Better yet, build in the fudge as a celebration of a milestone. So, for example, plan to have the fudge on Sunday only if you stick to the plan the rest of the week, right? So, where can you add a little fudge to your life so that you can stick to your promises that you make to yourself? I'd love to hear what your fudge will be. Let me know and have a great weekend.